You know? Yeah, you think it? So it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for Granja. Everybody's here. So my dissertation is regarding about efficient planning and execution. Solar panels using BIM for the and line of balance techniques schedule. So my name is Felipe, and this dissertation was developed with Jose Carlos Lino and Manuel Afonso Parente. Okay. The team also, it is a case study developed also with the supervisors and then with two companies regarding about the scheduling techniques and the other for the application in the site construction, which are no, I couldn't put the names here, but one is a constant company, it is the company A, and company B, it is the project execution. Okay, so before to regarding the objectives, it is interesting to understand some lessons that is still happening in our site constructions and execution plannings. This dissertation, the idea was developed 3 years ago when I was working as a renewable sector as a constant also, and then I understand some lessons that are still happening until today. And also I found a report in front of McKinsey, which said that being a lean techniques had driven 3.6 annual productivity in the manufacturing sector, which it is really interesting, combine these factors in this approach using manufacturing sector and the site construction and the AC industry, okay? The report said 4 main topics which are really important to mention. The first one is rethink approach regarding design engineering methods. The second one is hasten site management systems and strategies. The third one is integrate digital technology into the daily procedures. And the fourth one, okay. Thank you for the comment. But yeah, now it is working, and then just continue. So the third topic, it is related about integrate digital technologies into the daily procedures in the site constructions and the site managers. And the last one, retain employees also. So these 4 main topics, it is mentioned in my dissertation developed. Yeah. About the BIM approach and lean construction techniques, a keyword was used in this dissertation, which mainly is constructability. It is to integrate the 3 main constraints in our sector, which are the quality, costs, and time, and our planning and our designing and our execution projects. So using constructability was the main approach that I used to integrate these 3 main triangles that I used here. The first one is the building information modeling to integrate with the last planner system, or LPS. It is the approach to use in the site construction, and integration building information modeling with the line of balance techniques also. So these integrations was designed an approach understandable as a production system design here. And to start the execution, develop this dissertation, it is understandable to do the diagnostic and understand the motivation of the project. The first one is because the renewable energy sector has become the fastest one and growing power source, and also the photovoltaic solar systems has been the pioneer production efficiency. And also the combined of using BIM linked methodologies in solar panel projects offers substantial advantages, especially in our sector. And then the diagnosis that I did with the teams in the site constructions, it is remain on this workflow system divided in 5 main points. The lack was about the lack of use effectively visual management system and tools. Solar panel design was developed yet using CAD format and files. This is not an issue, but it is something regarding about information. Lack information in their attributes also. And the next one is lack of collaborative planning. And the last one is the planning is often developed in the Gantt chart format, which is not also an issue, but it is the site construction managers take a while to understand the sequence of the execution panels. So then I create the objectives on this dissertation. The first one is integrate BIM for the simulations with project scheduling, enhancing the productivity and the execution solar panels, and implement lean construction techniques in the site construction also, and retraining the site managers with daily and weekly routines. Three main specific objectives was developed also. Develop the production system design, including a comprehensive list of piece set codes organized by the level of the location. What location? Because the construction it's large, so it is understandable to divide the construction site in small pieces. The second one is defining BIM parameters, and the third one, enhancing the visual management and digitalization maturity. So about the literature review, I found more than 100 documents regarding about the integration of Lean and BIM, and then 78 papers was used to develop my literature review in here and to understand some arguments and some lacks and gaps that is still appearing in our sector. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 keywords was used to maintain my dissertation. It was the BIM 4D, lean construction, line balance, and solar panels. The first approach that I use is the last planner system, as I said before. It is an approach to involve a team to be a collaborative, not an individual, but I will build a planning using the team, but not alone. And the second approach was the line of balance. On you can see on the second picture. It is a graphical technique focusing on a workflow divided in locations. It is the main information about using line of balance. It is in just one graph you can understand the sequence of the executions in the site, also the rhythm, and also some information about the quantities, who is doing that activities, and when. So, about literature review for BIM 4D, it is the relation three-dimensionally BIM or 3D objects, adding with timeline schedule. As you can see, we have the 3D BIM viewer here and the schedule here. It is the combination of those two approaches. About the methodology was developed in 3 processes, divided into 4 phases. The first phase, it is the development of the PSD, which is regarding about the development of the WBS, the duration of the executions, the sequence, the zones definition and planning. So the second phase, it is regarding about the development of BIM modules, divided into 4 topics, which are the modeling, the detailing, including the parameters and exchange data and understand the parameterization and interoperability. The phase 3, it is regarding about the development of 4D BIM. So this is the linking of the 3D BIM model with the timeline schedule, including the color codes in the objectives, and understand the visualization and understand the sequence of the execution solar panels. And the last one, it is the application in the site construction. And the second picture, we can see all of those software that I used in this dissertation. which are the AutoCAD, Revit, Navisworks, Excel Manager, Synchro, 4D Pro. The planning is about the Prevision, which is from Brazil, the Microsoft project, Excel, and the last one, Vislin, which is project management software that we used after implementation. The case studies is located on the Oostendrecht. It is in Netherlands. The deadline of this project is to build in 44 weeks, which are challenging to be understandable, with more than 3,000 meters squares, and with 6 high voltage transformer stations. You can see this, the pictures in here in Netherlands. And then the case study about the phase 1 is the development of the PSD, which included the scheduling. So we took from the Gantt chart and developed the line of balance to understand the difference between them. So there's a lot of more than 100 lines in the Gantt chart. And then we put in the line of balance in just 50 lines, as you can see it here. And then we do the workshop using the last planner techniques in the site constructions. So the main and the key point of the last planner system is the collaboration. It is not only me doing the scheduling, but all of the teams. Then after developed the line of balance and the sequence, we divided the site construction into small fields to understand it was reasonable and real. And then starting to understand the location to include in the PSET codes divided about the levels. So in the level 1, it is about the site, the fields, and the transformation stations. The level number 2 is regarding about represent each field. Level 3, the subfields. Level 4, the service packets or the activities. And the last one is about the set codes. So the PSET codes, after developing the WBS, each package has your own PSET code. As for example, we have here the CF, F2, SF1, which means CF, concrete foundations, F2 means field number 2, SF1 means subfield number 1. Those information was inputted in the BIM modules and Revit. In the phase number 2, we're doing the modeling and detailing of the solar panel project, with the parameterizing, the modeling and the detailing. Here it is the exchange and interoperability to understand the information that we put in the PSET codes in Revit and understand how they are organized in a good way that the site managers can understand easily, just clicking on the 3D BIM, understand what the location was the solar panel will be executed or installed. So in that image, we have the proper set named as BIM Oostendrecht, and then we can see the first line is the set. It is the AMD F1 SF1, which means modules, and the field 1 located in the subfield 1. Location number 1 with the field, location number 2, field number 1, and so on. And then we included the disciplines, also the electrical and the area and the quantities that we are really important. Also, this configuration was used in the pad note, exporting a TXT file. And after that, including the Revit file to export in an IFC. Regarding about the process number 3 is the auto text using rules. So the main thing about the dissertation also, it is not doing the manually the linking between the 3D BIM models, but doing automation, like just a few clicks and in using some rules. We developed the simulation in Navisworks, and just in 10 minutes, I did this with the site managers. And then here it is about the interoperability, to understand the information that we was included in the BIM models, how they are still appearing in the simulation softwares. This is from the Navisworks. And then here's from Synchro Pro 4D. Here is from Bexel Manager also. And then the last is in the VisiLean Construction Simplifier for the project management system. Here we'll have the simulation developed for the site managers. Also, we developed the virtual reality to do the applications in the installing for solar panels and helping the workers to understand the location of each solar panels and each modules. And here are some pictures regarding about the workshops that we developed. Was developed in the site construction 2-3 consecutive weeks. So also the director was involved. That was really important. And then this is the 4 pictures that we took last week, showing the development, the installation of solar panels was really incredible because it is on the time. And the last one is the workflow that I developed with the project team. So this is really helpful for them to understand the interoperability and the exchange of the format files also, because those companies didn't have any other file regarding about BIM. Was the first project that we developed using BIM techniques. And as conclusion, firstly is about the 4D BIM impact in the execution, which is incredible because the simulation enhances the productivity of the workers to implement more than 900 to 1,400 modules daily with the simulation, enhance understand the visualization of each component of the modules. Parameters, early establishment share parameters. So now the company has the parameters and cohesive for the BIM modules. And the third one is synergy between BIM and Lean. So BIM contributed to enhancing the visual management system and better planning. Also, the Lean principles that help to optimize the internal process and reduce wastes. As I said, they increased the productivity more than 1,000 daily installing and improving the organizational efficiency. And which are really important here, that not all the Lean techniques of the BIM approach it is necessary for this type of project. For this type of project, some of them was used, like, as I told, for the Lean based, it is like regard about LPS and LOB, and for side of BIM, it is for the BIM simulation. And software tools, simpler tool like Revit and Navisworks were more suitable for this type of project and BIM maturity level for them. And Synchro Pro for the NBXL not was implemented it because we understand that this was for the next level for digitalization maturity. And that's it. Okay. If you wanna have any questions further, thank you very much.